Hi guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I am going to do a morning thoughts episode which I haven't done for some time, and I really feel just want to talk to you for a while. Nothing serious, just chit chat and normal talk, okay? And just going to discuss few things. Like first of all, I would like to invite you to join my group Fragcomm Bangladesh, and I always put the links below, but I usually do not say it. But today I'm going to say, if you want connectivity, because we have a great community going on, even though it's a Fragcomm Bangladesh group, but we have members from all over the world. So those who join, thank you so much that you follow the link and came here, and always connecting with our page, put scent of the day, what you bought new, and it's really nice to see different cultures and all that. So my humble request, if you haven't, please do join Fragcomm Bangladesh, which is my Facebook group. And apart from that, I have a Decant page only for Bangladeshis because it's for Bangladesh, called Goodfellas Fragrances Bangladesh. Also, the link will be below. And then I've started a page, Facebook official page, because I cannot do monetization on YouTube, sadly, because I'm from Bangladesh. This part of the world, they kind of banned our region. But if I was from India or Pakistan, I could have done that. But it's okay. I didn't stop my work. But Facebook, if I can get like 10,000, followers, even though I do Bengali on most part, reviews there, but it will help my work. So I stay busy. Okay, so I would like to discuss few things about me, and then what I'm doing and updates and stuff like that, sharing a few things. Okay, so first of all, please do join Fragcomm Bangladesh if you feel like it. Facebook group, it's one where I'm very active, and if you ask anything, we get to know who are you. Please do join with a real profile, do not use fake profile. Okay, second of all, I would like to say I feel recent times I was not in the best frame of mind due to many reasons. I do not share these things here because it's about fragrances. These kind of things are boring. So since I'm doing this morning thoughts episodes, I this is where I discuss some part of my life, reality as a human being, my country, fragrances, all those stuff. But I was like, think I'm not gonna say it's just because of Carlos's passing away, but since those time I did few videos, then I took like some time off for myself. I was not well. At the same time, my thoughts were not in the right places, so I needed to get those things out from my system, like distractions. Like you're not feeling always like okay. So I guess those are called depressions, right? So yeah, I have my good friends, they talk to me and all that. So I'd like to say that why do we buy fragrances? Just want to discuss few things within like 10-15 minutes. Few topics came to my mind. Like I was thinking, like, why do we buy fragrances? Very simple and honest question. Nobody asked me this, but I was pondering upon. I think it starts somewhere. You find love somewhere, you find interest, then you find love, and then you start digging in more. You start doing research, and in before you know, down the years, you just get into that hobby. Let's say whatever is your hobby: stamp collecting, coin collecting, watches, or car modification. If you're vaping, there are a lot of hobbies out there. If you're a lady, makeup perhaps. But once you get into something that you really fall in love with, and you really sometimes put all your energy behind something, sometimes people just start business or their page or YouTube channel. They put their all their passion, hard work, also try to generate income. So I kind of attach my life with this fragrance game, and let me tell you, it's a line of sacrifice. I'm not going to just say gimmicky stuff or stuff that is big for attention, but I'll just tell you what fragrance reviewers do. Not every single reviewer is paid or say monetized, or they get free bottles to advertise. No, some reviewers are, they're just following their passion. They're putting hard-earned money. Maybe you can say associated with madness or craziness or perhaps addiction. It's okay, but whatever we do as fragrance reviewers on YouTube channel, we take a lot of blame for it. At times we take dislikes, we take hate, we take trolls, we take criticism. It's okay, it's all part of the work, because we know if we're going to be saying something, it's going to offend somebody, right? Stuff like religion, politics, or whenever you just express an opinion, someone somewhere gonna get offended. They'll be saying like things like, hey, office for men is did not make your office list, you are douche. I'm like, it's okay, no problem, because that's what you feel, that's your sentiment, that's not everybody's sentiment. Just example. So sometimes people ask our dignity or question our credibility, like, hey, you are hyping it up, without knowing. This is one thing I really feel bad. Many people assume things. This is a common, we also are part of it, not out of it. But when you don't know anybody, better not assume about them like, hey, they might have some agenda. Some people are always unhappy like that. They always assume, they always have a conspiracy theory. They never can enjoy anything in life. They're too smart for their own good, right? So they always think like they're better than others. They have no channel, they have no work, they have no recognition, they don't have a face, but they're always constantly saying, or I have seen some reviewers, YouTube reviewers, they're like bashing other reviewers. Basically, that's what all they do. They talk about other big reviewers, try to get views for it, or call them out and stuff. I don't personally think those are constructive, and mature people doing that, it's kind of sad. But coming back to what I was saying, why do we collect fragrances and why do we do this? As I was telling you, we find interest, then it becomes a hobby, then it starts become sort of like addiction at point, and then madness at sometimes. Like some months we buy so many fragrances that we don't even have that much money. We buy it on loan or on credit. But why do you do it? Perhaps sniffing something new, one thing. Second, out of love, sheer love. That's it. Like bottle design, juice color. Just an example I'll give you. I bought this fragrance out of love. Like if you know this one, Lunfeline or Feline, Atelier des Sorrows. I always wanted this bottle. This means a lot to me. Okay, just like Creed's Royalwood, Creed's Viking, damn. Then Mephisto Gentilumo, or even the Pacific Rock Moss. A lot of fragrance I bought recent times. I'm very thankful to God, and all my dreams are coming true. Sometimes I have such a dull day or bad day, then I get a call that I got sample set from Ashton, which I just did the last review of. So it's not always about money. I just realizing these things over the years, and I've been in the game for reviewing for 5 years now. 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, and now 21. So going to the 6th year. So I learn every time. You cannot ever say that you know everything, you know a lot, even though you do 2,400 videos, but you still keep learning. There's so many out there. So I would like to say thank you so much for everybody. Thank you so much to those who support me mentally, those who support me financially on my Decant page in Bangladesh. I cannot ship outside Bangladesh. I'm sorry about that, but people in Bangladesh, great people, always support me in the page. Without that, I couldn't do my work all by myself. But whatever I make, I invest back in perfumes, so I can give you like sample review or a full bottle review. This is what we do. So this is what people do out of love. And people ask me, why don't you do something, or why don't you choose another profession? This is not doing enough for you. You're not having a car. Like in Malaysia, I had my business, car, company, all that, and I did not buy a car here. I don't have basically a life outside perfumes, which is sad at times, but I try to go out. I try to have nice meal, nice places, relax. I have my own ways. I'm very strongly built inside, but at times depression takes over, health problems. But uh, it's important, not just me, I'm not talking about just me. If you think like you are gonna be a superstar, I said this few days back, if you think you're gonna be like rocking, you know so much, you're so smart, but that's not everything. You might have potential. Okay, you might be a better reviewer than me, Mark, anybody. You might have a lot of prospects, but some people just look for, I just want to point out these few things in our community that I noticed. They want shortcut to success. They, even if they're doing business, they do tricks to get rich fast. They trick other people, they lie, they manipulate. A lot of people came and they left, and many times I wanted to quit this game because of these things have impact on you. I did not like the ugliness, I did not like the fakeness. Nowadays people are, many people are fake. They promote certain people, hey, thank you so much, and then this, actually they are not really buyers. They are just doing this to hype something up. So anything that is fake, it's always ugly. Okay, I'm not bashing anybody in particular, but I like to feel things real. Okay, even if I hate something, it has to be real hatred. I don't want to hate something for no good reason. Or if I'm angry, I'm not gonna show you that I am cool. But it's important to stay within your real self. At the same time, you have to always learn from your mistakes. Like too much anger or too much of anything is not good. So I have these issues, I have my demons, and I do admit that I'm not the most popular guy in some people's world. Some people, like some of the kids, they're just doing this continuously hatred, haha, react and everything. And I just really enjoy the fact, I take the positivity out of this fact that they always watch me. The biggest haters are your biggest fans. Okay, so I try to convert everything into positivity. Okay, so yeah, some people would say, hey, your channel, you just didn't reach 100,000. You have, what did you achieve? You don't have monetization. I have 2,000, almost 500 videos, which no one could do. I'm not comparing with others, but this is where I take my pride, and I do reviews almost every day. Sometimes I did one day 16 reviews. So these are my strength. I don't have the best equipments. Some people say it's dull, you sit in your room and just same spot. In Bangladesh, trust me, if I was in Malaysia at this moment or any other country, outside is not that many people or some nice places you can go. If I have to go somewhere nice, I have to take a trip for whole day, and then I can only come back next day. There's no day in, day out trip, and everything is expensive here. Shopping, food. If you want to go somewhere, everywhere there's people. If you want to find peaceful and quiet, you have to go somewhere very far. It's very difficult, challenging. But I really feel, at least the content's there. I can do the reviews. I can show you what's interesting, and I can keep the community engaged, like a sort of like a newspaper or magazine. That's what I feel my role is, and I am all in it for it. Those who know me, they would understand what I'm saying. I'm speaking from my heart. No matter what, I try to relate it to my fragrance. I have fights with my best friends, my girlfriend. At times, they say that your addiction is way too much. You have too many perfumes. You have everything, and you still want more. Why? It's not like you can drink it, or it's always a good business investment. Your decants sometimes don't sell. It's true. It's true. That's why I was saying we do a lot of sacrifices. And when you buy a fragrance, people know about it, and then they bring it and they start selling it for cheaper. And that's how people sometimes do not support us. So it's not always that you're gonna get support. It's not just Bangladesh. Anywhere, sometimes people pull you back. When you're doing something good, they come to you when they see that you're doing something new and they want to take benefit, or they want to use that platform and try to become rich, or at times they want to show others that they know better, they're better than you. But nowadays, I try to see everything from bird's point of view. Let people do what they want to do. So there's this line that I remember from one of the films that I watched, from Amitabh Bachchan's film. I think that was Sarkar, Hindi movie. I think first or second part, someone saying, why don't you stop? Why don't you do something about it? Like, bad people are doing this behind you. And he says, famous line that translates to English like this, that I do not stop them from thinking. I stop them from doing. Like, he is a godfather, but that line made a lot of sense. So nowadays I try to stay chill. I do not get into fights. I used to get into a lot of fights with local people here, sellers, and they came, like trying to benefit. I did not give. They get angry, or when I expose them, they get angry. And sometimes funny people, I ban them, they get angry. But in the end, I noticed one thing, that those who are phony, those who did not have intention, did not have the willpower, they didn't have the time, they just kind of gone from the scenario. And not just in our country, even many parts of the world, many reviewers not reviewing anymore. So you need a lot of love, true love, for anything that you do. To be successful, you have to keep at it. Again, my good brother Gabe told me that he watches all my videos. One of my best friends in the community, despite I never met him, but he's one of my best friends. He said, you live in a country where you do not get remuneration for your work. So I told him, like, I keep working and I have faith in the big guy up there. And I feel someday he's going to reward me. And I got rewards in many ways, trust me. And it's not always about winning $1 billion or thousands of dollars. Sometimes God gives you happiness in small, small packages. And when you get them and you just appreciate, you understand why you received it, right? So I get rewards every now and then. I get blessings. I have my blessings of all my parents. I get away from a lot of danger, all these things, potential accidents. I sort of like am immune for those, I think, due to the blessing of people. So that's one of the things I really, really feel is important. And my best strength is this work. Okay, when I come back, do this. When I take a break, I miss doing this. Sometimes I cannot get up from my bed because I'm feeling pain inside, but I pull myself up. Maybe I get like few sales, and then I can go out and eat something nice. And those are the times I feel like, no, I refresh myself, recharge your brain, and do this again. And my best friends always push me, keep going, keep going. I give you a perfume, review it. They make me do reviews. So I think, yeah, I mean, this is all because of you. This is all for you if you're watching me, and if you really like these kind of contents that I do once in a while. and you give me encouragement. This is all because of you. And then when I do this work, it's for you. If I'm gonna get recognition or money or awards and everything, people tell me, like, if you're in States, you'd easily get free bottles and you'd get uh, sponsorship, monetization, and you actually make money out of it. So if actually that was my drive, I would stop doing reviews long time back. Okay, I still keep going as long as I'm alive, as long as I can do this, and I really hope I never lose passion for fragrance. This is one thing I truly love. Some people may say, yeah, you're gonna regret this later. This is a materialistic world, perhaps, but the happiness is always real. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thanks for all the love that you provide, and I hope I'm very happy for everything happened so far. The perfumes I wanted to review, I almost reviewed 96-97% of them. They're in my wish list, bucket list. I have a few more to go, like L'Artisan Perfumery T for 2. I never reviewed it, never got to try it. Or fragrances like M7 by, I think, Tom Ford. Yeah. M7 is from who? Tom Ford, right? Yeah. So the earlier days, like, no, YSL M7, what am I saying? Tom Ford was creative director at that time. And some fragrance I never got to try, Gucci Rush. Yeah. So these kind of fragrances, there are few in there, but slowly I believe if I have a wish, there will be a way. So keep me in your prayers and keep just if you can watch my reviews and give me a word of encouragement, those will be enough. I will find my ways, hopefully always, to come back and do reviews for you. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Bye bye from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Good night.